What's up YouTube? Today I'm going to be doing a scratch game, and this is going to be a really simple scratch game for those of you just joining Scratch. So we are going to do a very simple race game where you just race around a track. Now, first, I will paint the backdrop. I will come back when it's done. Okay, here is my track. I have made just a big rectangular track. And that is going to be our only backdrop for now. In later videos I will add other levels. So first let's make a finish line. I'm going to do pixel art because that's what I like. If you want to actually do like a real life finish line, then you go right ahead, there's nothing stopping you. So we're going to get ahead and do this finish line. It's probably long enough. Now let's use some white, fill it in. There we go. And here it is. And because I did pixel art, it's really small. So we have to make it super big. And it looks like I did that wrong. The first white box is a little off. That might be the right size. A little bigger. And there we go. I'm going to fix this box real fast. There we go. Our finish line right there. Now we get to make the cars. I'm gonna rename this sprite the finish line, and I am going to paint 2 cars, and I will be back right after I do that. Okay guys, I'm back now. I finished this car, and now we're going to get to programming the car. So, first we'll make the script that makes the car go forward and just slow down exponentially. So we have to get when the green flag's clicked, you get a forever loop. And whatever you want to use, if you want to use your space bar as the gas or your up arrow, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to use the up arrow. So when the green flag's clicked forever, if the up arrow is pressed, we have to make a variable called speed or velocity, whatever you want to call it. You have to do change speed by 1. Now after that block, we are going to add another variable block. It's going to be set speed to, get a multiplication block, set speed to speed times 0.9. So what this is going to do, it's going to slow it down exponentially, and you'll eventually hit 0, but it'll slow down. So just so you can see that speed right there. I'm going to click this, I'm going to hold space, or up arrow. That's weird. Hold on. Let's change something. Motion. Move. Up. Cancel. Speed. Steps. So see how our car kind of slides? Now this car is moving pretty fast, but if some of you people want Need for Speed, this would be the program. I'm just going to use this fast program. To change it, you would change this value right here, the 0.9. And now we need to get to it. We need to make it so it can turn. So get a when the green flag's clicked, forever, put 2 if blocks, and after you grab those 2 if blocks, you are going to want to grab the key pressed block. Now I'm going to use left and right arrow keys. Again, you can use a different key if you want, but this is going to be for our steering. So forever if the left arrow is pressed, you are going to make the car turn, we'll say 8 degrees. That's probably a good number. Now this is not going to just go 8 degrees, 8 degrees, 8 degrees. This is going to go continuously. So it's kind of flowing instead of just choppy. So we can test it here. So see, you can see the car moving around. It's kind of hard to control. I think we should change the speed a little bit. Set speed to speed times 0.8. So there we go, a lot slower. Now we can do 0.85. Might go the speed we want. Yeah, that's probably a speed we want. For a starting game, that's pretty good. We should, I feel that we need to do it a little faster though. How about 8.7? Yeah, that's probably good. So we need to get the car to go here every time it starts. So right here, right under the green flag, we are going to grab a motion block, and it should be set to the position the car is. To check, see these values here, -46 and -93. Up here in the upper right hand corner, you can see the car is at an X position of -46 and -93. So yes, these are correct. So we take these, put them right here, and now every time we click the green arrow or the green flag, no matter where we are on the track, we'll go back to where we started. But we're still facing the same way we ended. So we also need to put in a point in direction block. Point in direction 90. So every time we click this, the car is going to face to the right. So let's say we're facing to the left, we click it, and the car goes back to the same spot it started, and it's facing right. Now, we should get this so that every time you cross the finish line, you get a point. And when you get a certain amount of points, it will say you win. Now we need to make a points variable. And here we go, we'll put it right in the middle. That looks like a nice spot. And now, we already made a finish line sprite, and we need to do, whenever the player hits it, the points change by 1. So we need to do when the green flag is clicked. So we need to do forever if player 1. So let's go grab a sensing block. Forever if touching the finish line. Let's add change points by 1. We also have to set points to 0 at the start of the match. So now every time we pass, it's going to go super fast because we're always touching it. So we need to change that. We need to change it by, so let's just experiment how long it takes to get around the track. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so let's put this at wait 4 seconds. Wait 4 seconds. So now we will go. It'll count it up by 1. Then we can go again, and it'll keep counting up. This is a pretty boring game right now. But again, this is for the beginners just starting Scratch, getting to know variables. Now let's get it so that when your points equal 3, you win. So we need to get another block, control, forever, if, grab an equal block,